Hey everyone, my name is Blue Coaster and welcome to the CNP Tutorials channel. Today we're going to look at the comparison operators for conditional statements. First of all, we got the equals, we got greater and equal, we got lesser and equal, we got greater, lesser, and not equal. So basically all of these are comparing two different objects. We're going to give some examples about these operators. So first of all, what I am going to do is have two integers. One is going to be value 1 equals 1 and integer value 2 equals 2. And then I'm going to have a third integer which is value 3 which will be equal to 2 as well. And then I am going to have an if to demonstrate all of these operators above. First of all, we got the equal, so that basically means that it will compare two objects and see if they are exactly the same. For instance, we're going to put value 1 equals value 2. And then we're going to print out these are equal. And if it's not the case, then we're going to say these are not equal. So basically what we have here is an if and then a conditional statement saying that value 1 is equal to value 2. And if we look at the integers value 1 and value 2, they are different because the value 1 is 1 and value 2 is 2. And now it tries to compare 1 to 2 and it is not equal because 1 is not equal to 2. So basically this statement will be false and jump to the else statement and should print out these are not equal. If we were to run this code, there we go. We have these are not equal because this value is not equal to this value. These two integers are not equal together. Now if we look at value 2 is equal to value 3, these should be equal because they are the same number. If we run the code, this is what happens. These are equal. So we know that these two values are equal. Now if we were to put greater and equal, that basically means that there's two ways to make that true. Either this value is greater than this value, or this value is equal to this value. So if that value was 2 and that value was 6, then this should be false because this value is lesser than value 3. So if we run this code, it should say these are not equal because we have printed these are not equal. Now if we put lesser and equal, which is kind of the opposite, that means that this value has to be less or equal than this value. So if we look at this, value 2 is equal to 2 and then value 3 is equal to 6. 2 is lesser than 6. So this should be true. If we run this code, it should say these are equal. Now if we look at the lesser and greater, greater only means that this value has to be greater than this value. If this value is equal to this value right here, then this should be false because this operator says that this value has to be greater than this value and 2 is not greater than 6. In the opposite, we have lesser, this operator right here. And this should be true because value 2 is indeed lesser than this value 3 because 2 is lesser than 6. If we have to run this code, it should say these are equal because we have printed this. These are equal. Last but not least, we have the last comparison operator, which is the not equal. Exclamation mark only means not. Not. So if I have to speak English right now, I would say not equal. Value 2 is not equal to value 3. And this should return true because value 2 is 2, value 3 is 6, and 2 is not equal to 6. So this is true. But if I were to change value 3 to 2, then this statement should be false because 2 is equal to 2. But we say in the statement the value 2 has to be not equal to value 3. If you have any questions about this video, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching.